My name is Logan, and after doing a bit of market research off camera, I've managed to come up with the most original video ever conceived. To put it simply, I did a bit of mining, off camera, because I am, just like you are, hopelessly addicted to this game. And yes, more mining content, so surprising. I'm sorry for the repetition, but my boss demands more digging. Don't blame me, good soldiers follow orders. And boy, have I been a good soldier lately. Off camera. In the Crystal Hollows, my name is more notorious than Devon's. I've mined so much that there's barely any mithril left for others to mine. I would have loved to show you the process, I really would have, but I forgot to start recording, bro, trust me, I just forgot. I'm not gonna do a super long intro this time, mostly because I already did the intro off camera. I've come so far, it's hard to remember where I began. It's like asking a corporate executive to recall his first few days as a piss intern. It's difficult to imagine myself before I was a mighty miner. I only remember being great. Off camera. Every time I'd enter the glaciite tunnels, I would always see everyone triple cheeked up in shiny golden plates and hear the sounds of pure titanium drills piercing the ice. It was kinda like bird watching, but if all of the birds are bigger, better, and stronger than you. And myself, being a world-class narcissist, was not happy with that. So I began my off-camera mining journey with hopes and aspirations to become better than everyone else and reach heights that others can only dream of. So what's the first block that people usually mine in Minecraft? Sure, you could make an argument for dirt, or wood, maybe even sand, if you're whack. But I'd say that you don't mine dirt, you dig it, and you don't mine wood, you chop wood. The first block you typically mine would be stone. And that's what I did. I took my budget infinity gauntlet and started mining some stone. Now, just like regular Minecraft, stone in Hypixel Skyblock is pretty damn useless. I don't want to see a single comment about an efficiency 10 diamond pickaxe. But there's a twist. Every block of stone has a chance to reveal a treasure chest when mined, which contains anywhere from just a couple dozen to several thousand grains of mineral powder. And what does said mineral powder do? Don't know, don't really care, all I know is that the process of finding and opening these double D chests is incredibly satisfying and entertaining. So I mined more stone, and I just didn't stop. Suffice to say, I opened a few treasure chests off camera. After confirming that I had more powder than anyone on planet Earth, I decided to focus my efforts elsewhere. I've already dominated the powder market, off camera, what else could I do? Climbing to the peak of the mountain is an essential part of the Skyblock mining journey. Metaphorically, of course, you'd be silly to think that Hypixel would add something as cool as mountain climbing to the game. You can ascend this mountain in various ways, including doing chores given to you by the king and his emissaries, stealing from dead bodies, and rolling the dice in the crystal nucleus. Side rant, the commission system really doesn't make any sense. You're told to go mine some gemstones and come back to claim the rewards. But you don't forfeit any of the materials you mine. What is the king getting out of us doing these mining quests if not the materials? Is the satisfaction of watching people break thousands of blocks enough for him? Maybe it's just some weird kink? Whatever, it doesn't matter to me as long as I get all of the Heart of the Mountain XP he promises. I'd do anything for that XP, you might catch me throwing it back on the king sometimes just for a little bit more. Off camera, of course. And so I've managed to climb 2 steps further than the mountain's peak, and reach 2 entire tiers above what everyone used to call the peak of the mountain. The peak is supposed to be the top, and I've managed to surpass it. Plus, the king literally ran out of commissions to give me, cause I was completing them so lightning fast, Eobard type shit. But why stop there? Oh buddy, we aren't even close. I took my powder and my incredible metaphorical mountain and mined millions of rubies off camera. I would have recorded it to show you, but I swear I just forgot to turn it on, you gotta believe me. But maybe it's for the better that I did it off camera, because I was mining those rubies with the efficient miner perk turned on. Cry some more! Taking all those rubies and adding in some sapphires with some gold, I forged the best mining armor in the game. Oh my god, guys, no way. The armor of Devon, guys, look at this, no way. To be honest, all that ruby mining really has me burnt out of it, but real men work past the point of burnout. That's called discipline. Hey Logan, that armor's cool and all, but are the gemstone slots all unlocked? The weather's real nice today, huh? Oh, I almost forgot. I have to tend to my rabbit family that I'm definitely not holding hostage. They've been doing a great job running the factory. Maybe I'll even pay them one day. You know, it really is a royalty, being able to go off and work on other things in Skyblock, knowing full well that my chocolate factory is left in good hands. I remember the first day I met them, just like it was yesterday. I showed up at their rabbit hole, looking like Sniper Wolf, and told them to come out so we can talk like adults. When they refused, I did the only rational thing I could think of, which was kidnap all of them and force them to work in a chocolate factory for me. You know, like an adult. Every now and then I'll check up on them and give them a small bonus. No, not with cash. I've only ever paid them in chocolate. That's right, I reward them for what they already have access to an overabundance of, and it works like a charm. Say, that reminds me, I've only managed to enslave rabbits, but again, why would I stop there? I took every mining material I can get my hands on and created an army of workers made from nothing but wooden tools and minerals that exist with the only purpose of mining for me. Me and my army of miners will rule the world someday. Y'all better hide your wives, we're gonna make it someday. But for now, I've gotta keep this army well equipped to mine for me. That means keeping them fed, and I know just how I'm gonna do that. I've got a lot of eggs. Off camera, of course, and if I bring some eggs to the Dwarven Mine chef, he'll make me an omelet. Now, I mean, that's great and all, but it shouldn't take 100 eggs to make a single whatever. I could either sit here and complain about the egg economy, or pay the price for what I need. So I forged a goblin-flavored omelet. 5 of them. I don't even have a drill to put them on, so I gave them to my minions to eat and ate the leftovers for breakfast. And as for how long this took, the days have started to blur together. By now, my mining ethic was so impressive that a living rock begged to be my friend. Not a rare rock, not even an epic rock, but a legendary living rock. The most legendary rock, if I do say so myself. Look, I even gave him a light blue outfit. I actually forgot how I got this skin. It's been in my underchest for so long, but it looks cool, so I guess I won't ask any more questions. At this point, I had done it all. I've wrung the puzzler dry of any solvable puzzle combinations. I've given the fetcher everything he could ever want, off camera. The forge foreman filed for a restraining order against me and banned me from the forge because of an occupational crisis he had, off camera. The foreman said he was feeling too much like a cook from constantly having to make me omelets. I'ma still use his forges though, these gemstone mixtures aren't gonna make themselves. He can't catch me, he can't get me, I'm ungettable! And the ghosts? Well, I still haven't conquered those yet. But one could beg the question, where could I possibly go from here? With all of my prior accomplishments in effect, I can make millions of coins every hour for mining gemstones and selling my proceeds to an NPC. And with all of those coins at my disposal, I started to pay other people to mine for me, and alongside my minions, I started creating a true mining empire. After a while, real-life mining company owners started to notice my incredible skill set within the digging industry. No, not miners, miners, and immediately offered me a position on their board of directors. I was an outstanding advisor. I easily outperformed all of my competition, both in and outside the company I represented. I became so rich and successful that I bought out every mining company in the state of Colorado, then quickly extended my reach to the companies nationwide. The President of the United States called me last night. He asked for his wife back and a loan of several billion dollars, of course of which I charged incredibly high interest rate on. So I sent his wife back to him with rosy cheeks and gave him a W-4 tax withholding form. Have fun in the mines, Joe. And just as I thought I was on top of the world, the Hypixel federal agents came knocking at my door, suspecting me of something they called IRL trading. They called me mean names and compared me to other companies such as Frito-Lay and Amazon. Like, seriously? It's not like I'm running a sweatshop or anything. Okay, look, I can explain. And evidently, as you can see, they weren't buying any of my excuses. Now my Skyblock account is gone, and I'm forced to carry out the rest of my days behind these bars. And then I woke up. Guess I shouldn't trade my Skyblock coins for real-world goods, huh? It would be a shame if you got in trouble for it, just like the time I got banned for auto-clicking zealots way back in 2019. Yeah, not my brightest moment. Though it did feel nice to finally be on top, even if it was all in my head. I was getting sick of being a bottom. Pause! Whatever, I was getting tired of the mines anyways. Maybe I'll retire and become a humble farmer, be just like Thanos, and hang up my gauntlet for good. Nah, never mind. I'd rather throw a cactus than build another farm on the garden. Let's just face it, I'll never become rich if I just sit here and mine in Skyblock off camera all day. I don't care about all these money-making methods posted online, I just want real USD dollars. If I really want to make a living creating Hypixel Skyblock content, turning on the camera and recording my gameplay might be a good place to start. Subscribe, like, and comment something for the algorithm, or else we not eating tonight, baby!